Hi, this is Susanna Corbett. Thanks for downloading Stepod and Son.
Hello and welcome to Steptoe and Son, a podcast based at Mews Cottage, 26A, Aldrum Lane, Shepherd's Bush. This is the home of the world's most famous rag and bowmen, or as Harold would say,
Salvage Recovery Operative.
My name's Darren.
And I'm his co-host Si, also known as Two of the Three Comedians podcast that we co-host along with the amazing Tom from One Foot in the Podcast.
We hope you enjoy listening. Please check out the pod on Spotify, Insta, Twitter and all other platforms.
Hi, mate.
Good evening, Si. You all right, mate?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm impressed with that background.
I was just tinkering about just then, and yeah, I thought
I could pronounce it if I was Polish. How'd you do that?
I was going to put up the full board, but yeah, I thought I'd save that for the actual episode. But
yeah. So for the listeners, Si's put. So what letters have you got on the Scrabble board in the background? Q, Z, T, J, G, W, X.
Yep.
That's brilliant.
That's Harold's hand at one point, isn't it? Or his Scrabble pieces he's got to play with.
Yeah. You can't get much of that. So that's a bit of a clue to the episode that we're going to review, Men of Letters.
Men of Letters, yeah. So we're still in Series 7. Yeah, we're camped there for the last few episodes, but
yeah,
so
we've sort of gone back a bit, right? We've got because this is Series 7, Episode 1.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, we had the joy of seeing this performed, didn't we? Back in Sheffield in November last year. Yeah, fantastic it was.
I think that's what one of the reasons it's in my top 5, I'd say, definitely because obviously down in Georgia they put it into the stage show and they weaved it well, into the other plots. But it's good because you've got well, the reason I picked this one is because you've well, I mean, I've always loved it. I think it's a good, solid, episode as they all are. But this one, it seems to start like a purple patch, doesn't it, of episodes?
Yeah, definitely.
After this, what have we got? So you've got Men of Letters.
Star is Born, is that next?
Star is Born, yeah, which obviously brilliant. And we've got
PAY Later.
Well, we've got Oh What a Beautiful Morning.
Oh, sorry, Beautiful Morning, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, which is excellent, Rita Webb and everything. And then we've got, yeah, you're right, Live Now, PAY Later.
Yeah.
What was his name in it? The tax inspector?
Mr. He was played by Colin Gordon, Mr. I love the character. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, that was brilliant. And then after that, we've got Loathe Story. I know you're not a big fan of that, but I do.
Yeah, I'll come back around to it a little bit more. But yeah.
Yeah, we've got Joanna Lumley in it. So as Bunty. And then you've got Divided We Stand, obviously stellar, performance from all of them. Then it goes into Desperate Hours, and then you've got The Party. So I think it's just this episode, Men of Letters, just sort of kicks it off.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah, and it's more than a two-hander, isn't it? It opens as a two-hander, but then it expands, and we see a little bit more, almost a little bit more of the Steptoe world, don't we? We established there's a parish magazine, hear about the history of totting in Shepherd's Bush. So yeah, it's kind of like expanding the world a little bit, which is always nice to see.
Shall we hit play?
Let's hit play.
Just for listeners, I've uploaded this to our YouTube channel as well on Stepod and Son, so you can watch along if you want.
I can't go.
I can.
All right, then go. Don't just sit there gloating. Put your word down. What's that?
B-U-M, bum. Triple letter score, double word score. That's 16 and 14, 30.
What filthy mind you have got.
What's wrong with that?
It's vulgar, that's what's wrong with it. Honestly, this is supposed to be an erudite game calculated to increase one's word power. I mean, just look at that board. It's disgusting. There's not one word you put down that can be used in decent company. There's not one word of more than 4 letters. That board is nothing more than a display of calculated filth.
Yeah, but they still count, don't they?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. If they're in the dictionary, they count, and bum's in the dictionary. Your go.
I was just thinking, is this, the vicar played by Anthony Sharp? Is this the first time we see him?
Yeah, he crops up again in Series 8 in Porn, was it Porn yesterday or something like that?
Yeah, it's amazing. So he's only in 2 episodes.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm amazed
Trying
at
to rack my
that.
brains. I don't think he's in any others. No, but he
Uh,
feels like he looms large over the two he's in. They are fantastic performances.
oh, he's good. I mean, I was having a sort of look back because I remember he was in Young Ones, so we talked about before,
Yeah.
but he was also in Clockwork Orange.
Oh, I've never seen that.
No,
Okay.
I've only seen it the once. It's a bonkers film, and he's quite
Hmm.
menacing in that. He's literally the opposite to, how he is as the vicar.
Yeah. He's also in Rising Damp, isn't he? He plays Colonel DeVere Brown in the
Oh
voting
God, with the
episode,
Labradors.
the Labradors.
That's probably why I
Yeah.
think he's in it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, another thing he was in, right? It's probably one for Three Caminos pod, really, is that he was also alongside Arthur Lowe in a two-season or two-series comedy called Pardon the Expression.
Oh, okay.
I've never
Yeah.
seen it, but when I was like, doing a bit of research for this, I just thought I've never
Was
heard of
was
it.
that
And
the spin-off from Coronation Street that Arthur Lowe's character? Because Arthur Lowe was in Coronation Street, and then he had a spin-off show. It might have been that one. That rings a bell.
possibly, yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds. But was he in Spooner's Patch as well, Anthony Sharp?
Do you know what? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he played a doctor.
Oh God,
So
yeah,
there's another Ray Galton link there, isn't there? Yeah.
yeah, God,
I
it's
think he was a
crazy.
sort
Yeah.
of go-to upper-class gentleman vicar type person in the late 70s, 80s, wasn't he?
It was. So we just started off with the Steptoes, a game of Scrabble, and they're debating the merits and the origins of the word bum.
Yeah. So we've got the American bombers and homeless person,
Is it
Trump.
another great line? My bum's not dirty. Yeah, Harold thinks he's got him. Yeah, he thinks, oh, it's a colloquialism or Americanism, so he can't use it.
Yeah.
He's like, well, actually, the bum that he swells out the back of your trousers. The bickering in this is really good in it, this episode.
Yeah, it's a real chance for them to sort of, Harold thinks he's playing a bit of a intellectual game, isn't he? He's trying to get very classy with his words, whereas Albert's very much like, well, I'll just go for the baseline because it means I'll win. Yeah, so there's sort of underlying moral or reverse moral there, isn't there? Yeah, but
I was
classic
gonna
game Scrabble. I'm not sure how long it's been around, but I was brought up playing it, and yeah, don't mind having a dabble
yeah,
these days.
brilliant game. Yeah, I haven't played for years. I should really play this. Let's go. So I was just looking at that ashtray on the table.
Oh, it's loaded with
Yeah,
fag
that
ends,
is
dog
that's like
ends.
a royal family ashtray, that, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Jim and Barbara.
Yeah.
Have you seen they're doing? I think,
Brookside.
but yeah, doing a
Yeah,
Brookside
Hollyoaks is doing a
update.
crossover with Brookside. I stopped watching Hollyoaks a while ago, but yeah, I think the sort of 30th anniversary coming up, and because it
Mm.
was started by the same person, he created both shows. I think they're doing a crossover. Yeah.
Yeah, that where they filmed Brookside, I think it was just left to like the little not
Mm.
village, but the area. The houses were just left to
All
rot,
right.
really, weren't they?
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw a thing. It was up for sale, but
interesting. We just had sod, um,
odd.
which yeah, I think it's something to do with soil, isn't it?
It's
Sod.
turf. Yeah, you can have a
Yeah.
sod
Yeah.
is turf, but
Sod is
it's obviously
carbon.
Albert. He doesn't mean it that way. It's just anything to piss Harold off, isn't it? But yeah, I think with this one as well, you can see like now and again, like they've gotten the Simpsons said about Harry was getting a bit lazy and used to the role. But this
Mm.
one, he just looks like energetic, and he looks like series
Oh
one
yeah.
again.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. I mean, arguably he ages quite a bit between this and like the later series 8.
Yeah.
Hair's a bit thicker but yeah, you're right, he still looks sort of fairly trim and what have you here, doesn't he? Uh,
Is that an aspidistra in the background?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
And
there we
yeah, there we
go.
have the
Is your screen?
my background screen. Yeah, there it is.
What can you make out of QZTJGWX?
Not a lot. Yeah, there's
Nothing.
no vowel in there, is there really? I know some will class um, W sometimes as a bit of a vowel, but
Crumb. He's coming up with crumb without the B.
yeah.
Yeah, Albert doesn't realise there's a B on the end of crumb.
Wonder if that's where David Renwick got the idea for the Victor and Margaret's game with Mr. Sweeney, where Victor picked up 7 P's, was it? Was it 7 P's in
Oh
one
yeah,
game?
it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
I love the scoreline. Mr. Sweeney, 300 and something.
Yeah.
Mr. Meldrew, so 200 and whatever. Mr. Meldrew, 12 or something like
Well, yeah.
that.
He's what's it? Mr. Swaney goes, I've never seen anyone pick up 7 E's before.
Yeah, 7 E's, that was
Who's
it. E's, yeah.
yeah. But I think like he's like in bottom and at any game with a ball game with just two
Yeah,
characters, I think is a nod to this, isn't it?
very much.
I
Yeah.
thought it was anyone who did it before, maybe Hancock, but I don't know.
The 523 to 56. I mean, that's a
He's hammered him,
quite a
isn't
profound trouncing, isn't it? Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
So he's just picking up the 2 Ks he threw away. Oh, right. So we get a look at the Scrabble
We
board
do,
now.
don't we? Yeah.
I probably about a year ago I put online, I sort of screenshot it, and just to warn you if you're sensitive, cut your
Yeah, there are
ears.
one or two quite choice words on there, aren't there?
They got away with murder, got on the Simpson, because the words that were on there, right, being in mind this is what, 1972,
72, yeah.
1974. So we've got nipple, spunk, pox, cock, vibrators, rape, enter, privet, pet, Bristol's, bum, and par.
Yeah, quite a lot then, isn't there?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty full on it to put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say that Giorgio and Dan had recreated that when you had a look at the stage, didn't you?
Yeah, I took a picture. Do you know what? Give me a minute. I'll try and find. They created it, but I don't think they did it the same. I think they put their sort of spin on it.
So yeah, anyway, the vicar's now well, there's a knock at the door which creates a reaction of who's that from Albert, which constantly winds up Harold because yeah, that is irritating. So,
Who's that? Yeah.
Do you like another game?
No,
It's a good game, isn't it?
it is. When it's played properly. Not when it's played by dirty old men like you.
Who's that?
Stop me. Every time there's a knock on the door, you say, who's that? That's a very annoying habit you've got. I mean, how do I know what it is? I mean, I've got x-ray eyes. I shall go to the door. I shall open it. If it's got anything remotely to do with you, I shall tell you who it is.
Well, they don't open it, nobody'll know, will they?
It's all right, don't knock the bleeding door down. Oh, hello, Vicar.
Good evening, Mr. Steptoe. Inclement weather, is it not?
Oh, yes, it's most inclement, yes.
Oh, there we go. I just found it now. So the one Dan and Giorgio did. Oh, let me phone. Oh God, yeah. This is the C word.
oh blimey,
There's wet C word flaps.
right?
That's brilliant.
A bit of fun with it. They did their own version.
There's a few others I think they put on there, but yeah, that fair play to them. Yeah, they kept true to script.
So Harold seems to be trying to hold the vicar at the door and not let him in. I think he thinks he's on the ear roll.
Yeah, is that the first time we hear that? Is he on
I
the
think
ear?
so,
Again?
yeah. And you did a bit of research into that, didn't you? As to
Well, yeah, somebody on one of the YouTube comments, like what we thought it was slightly different. It was when the bailiffs or the landlords would come around knocking for the rent, and they'd listen to see if anyone was in the house. So on the ear roll, leaning your ear roll against the door.
yeah.
But yeah, the vicar's arrived now. So, but he was well played in the stage show, wasn't he?
Yeah, again, captured the mannerisms to a T, didn't he? It was
Yeah,
really
tall.
well done.
He sort of carried it. Yeah,
Didn't recognise you with your clothes on. Again, the idea that vicars are kind of the last people you expect to be getting up to no good, but often can be up to no good.
yeah. In those days as well, it'd be like a real part of the community, wouldn't they? I mean,
Oh yeah,
they still
yeah,
are,
yeah. The
but I
phrase
mean,
"more tea vicar" and things like that. Yeah.
you'd have the vicar around and yeah, get your best china out. And, yeah, I like this. He goes to make your cup of tea. He goes, no, you don't want that, vicar. You want to drop a gold watch?
Drop a gold watch. Yeah. I love what Albert says here. Yeah. God bless you and the devil miss you.
Yeah, I say that all the time
Do
now.
you? Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
that's a
bless you and the
good,
devil miss you.
alternative to bottoms up or whatever. When you're having a downer.
Yeah. And then the vicar sticks his specs on. He goes to look at the board.
Yeah, he
So,
panics.
God.
Yeah, and decides to, yeah, mess it all up. Um,
You see a lot, like this episode as well. You see a lot of Harold like aspiring to be something he's not. Like he's like the
yeah.
commander wordplay, and I think he's talking about when he was around the vicar's house,
Well,
and
that's
he's
it. He wants to get in, doesn't he? And if you can get in with the vicar, that's the sort of step on the social ladder that he wants to be going up.
oh, and the vicar's got a touch of housemaid's knee.
Did you ever notice, and I've just heard it then as well, there's like a crash in the background just as that line is said. I've always noticed it. I always wondered if it was something in the studio.
Oh, is it?
Next time you play it again,
Yeah.
not necessarily do it now if you don't want, but it sounds like there's a crash, like something breaks, but they don't react to it as if it's something in the set. So
The vicar's had a touch of housemaid's knee.
Has he?
It must have just kept going.
yeah, yeah. Bit like when Richard Beckinsale falls and crashes into the door in Rising
Oh
Ground.
yeah, yeah, I love that. Yeah, he's running out of Rigsby's garage and
The audience like go wild for
yeah,
everyone.
it's a proper fall, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Slams into the door. Yeah, no, it's this. I can't remember which episode it was. I think it was one of the early series of this where Harry Corbett he cuts his thumb, and it's quite
All
bad.
right,
Do you
okay.
remember that? He
Yeah,
slashes
yeah,
his
I
thumb
remember it.
on one of the pottery things, and then
Yeah.
you see him. He wraps his tissue, like a handkerchief around it,
Mm,
and they carry on. But it was
yeah.
quite bad. He had to have stitches.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they keep going. So the vicar in this, I think I worked out. How old would you say he is?
Late 60s?
All right, I mean, I'm sure I worked out his actual age. He was 48.
Anthony Sharp?
Mm.
Wow.
Because he wasn't old when he passed away. I think he was, yeah, because he was, well, when he passed away, sadly, he was 69, and that
Right.
was in 1984. So he
Blimey.
was, yeah, he wasn't even 58. No, sorry, he was 57.
57.
Beg your
Okay,
pardon, yeah.
still, again, relatively, these days,
Yeah.
a lot of people look fairly youthful still, young at that age, don't they?
It's like the vicar in Dad's Army, isn't it? Timothy Farthing. I mean, he
yeah,
looked a lot older than he was.
yeah, that's it, isn't it? So the plot's being set here that there's a centenary of the church, um, and yeah, there's going to be some kind of celebration in place, which is the reason for the vicar's call, and yeah, we'll find out shortly as to why or what the Steptoes can offer.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. It's a simple plot, really, just the three of them. Yeah, and the vicar, like you said, the vicar's tasked them to write. I suppose now it'd be like a podcast, wouldn't it? You do a podcast for
Yeah,
the
and it's interesting
centenary.
coming up. He does do he records, doesn't he? His thoughts. I guess it's to then dictate it afterwards. But
And he goes, number 37.
but obviously, there's going to be some competition between Harold and Albert as to who is going to write what or what they're going to be involved in.
Oh, he's just a big kid now, Harold, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just talking about when he got 9 out of 10 in school and composition and I like the way Vicky describes like rag and bone as an exotic trade. He says, I'd like to know a bit more about
Yeah.
the exotic trades of the parish. Is it exotic?
I suppose it's a little bit out of the mainstream or a little bit more of a I don't know, undesirable for some people, isn't it? It's something a bit unusual.
Mm,
It's not like working in a bank or being a shopkeeper or anything, is it? It's
no, it's a different. And even then, I don't think there was many left.
no, no, this is it. I mean,
They're not horse and cart,
no,
wise, I'm sure.
not that type. Yeah.
So I think they both decided now that they're both going
Yeah.
to write the article. It's where they're fighting as well, and they forget the vicar's there.
Yeah, there's a couple of times, isn't there? They forget the vicar's there, and then coming up, he Harold starts writing, and he
Yeah,
shushes him, doesn't he?
yeah. He's like, oh, sorry, vicar. I was like, can you spell chrysanthemum? Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I can now. He's saying it on the screen, but no.
I think it's Chry something.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they mentioned that's Charlie Harris's horse, wasn't it? Chrysanthemum. So you'd have to put.
Yeah. So name drop there back to was it Charlie Harris we saw in the Men of Property, wasn't it? In
That's it.
series
Yeah.
5, I think it was. Yeah. But yeah,
Not.
once again, the old man's got the gen, hasn't he, of
Mm,
knowledge of over Harold. Despite the fact he's clearly not been out on the round for years, he knows everything that's been going on and what the rivals are doing and what have you. And
he
again,
knows
it's
the
an interesting
history,
world,
doesn't he?
isn't it?
Yeah.
That there are other rag and bone men, competition, I suppose. But there's
Mm.
almost like a kind of bit of a loyalty between between the different rag and bone men. They sort of
It's
talk.
like in the film, in it, where they all gather around. You have
Yeah.
Bill Maynard and all, and they gather around and they say, look, our way of life is good
Mm,
dying. So we want to, give Albert, even though he's not dead, he's
yeah.
faking it. They want to give him
Yeah.
a good send off.
Yeah. No, this is it. Oh yeah, there he goes. He yells at the vicar, which
Yeah, why
causes
don't you
a bit
mind
of
your own?
trouble.
Oh, poor vicar. Yeah, they can't collaborate, can they, those two on something like this?
No, no, it's not going to be conducive to a nice atmosphere, is it at all? So the judgment of Solomon. I mean, I'm not much of a biblical expert, but yeah, he thinks
It's
he's
to,
going to cut him in half.
yeah, it's to do with the baby, isn't it? I think
Something to do with that, yeah.
it's where the two mothers are arguing over whose baby it is, and
Okay.
then Solomon says, "We'll cut the baby in half and give it to half
Oh,
each," because the real mother then would step up and go, "No, don't do it.
yeah.
Give the baby to this other woman," and then he sort of judges her and realizes that's the mother.
Ah,
But yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a strange
Oh,
analogy to
well,
use.
that's good knowledge, that mate. Good stuff.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just remember it as a kid. I mean, it was quite a
All
interesting
right.
story, and it's like a good way of, like the real mother would never let that happen, so she'd go, let it go to the other
Yeah,
woman.
sort of flagging out the decoy,
Yeah,
smoking out the decoy, I suppose. Yeah, yeah,
that's it. Yeah, he's at his bureau now,
yeah.
Harold.
That's it. He's got his light on. He's starting his yeah, composing. He's calling it.
It's good to see him like passionate about something, isn't it? I mean, he's always like down and sick of
Yeah,
rag and
see, he's
bone.
had it with the Labour Party, hasn't he? When he was
Mm.
doing the pamphlets for the Labour Party, and then he stood to be a candidate. Yeah, anything he can kind of get his teeth into the acting, obviously coming up in the
Oh
future.
God,
Um, yeah, it's whatever fad I suppose he's getting into that week.
he
Um,
thinks it's his chance to get away, innit?
mm.
I don't know how he thought that. I mean, it's a church magazine, isn't it? I don't know what he thought was gonna.
Oh yeah, I know. So I suppose it's a step on the ladder, isn't it? I suppose anything it's just pride, isn't it? If he can do it and the old man can't, he's finally got one up on him,
But
like. But
yeah, I like when they go outside again. It's you hear the stock footage, like the wind
yeah,
and the shivering, and he's on about the
yeah,
fishermen at
it
sea.
does come across really well, doesn't it? As even though it's a studio in the BBC television centre, it does look like it's outdoors. Cold night
Mm.
in at Shepherd's Bush.
'Cause you see his long johns on the line blowing as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I've never been a typewriter fan. I remember having one in our house tail end of the early 90s, not tail end, the start of the 90s. But yeah, obviously word processing came in, so that was the sort of death of the typewriter, I guess, wasn't it? But
Yeah, must have been a
people still
pain in the
use them.
backside,
Um,
to use. I know, like the new series that my daughter watches, Wednesday on Disney.
oh yeah.
Wednesday won't use any technology, and she's got an old school typewriter.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it does. But it reminds me of Del Boy in it when he gets Rodney to write,
Rhino loose in the city.
Rhino loose the city. Yeah,
Or
he's
Brian
like,
Potter. Is that my
is
good
that
typewriter up
is that
there?
yeah? Get that down off the wall. Yeah, you got
It's a
Rodney trying
theme
to
pub.
write it. And was it the A and a T are missing?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like you get around that, can't you? And you got Albert going, boy, I'm a brand new typewriter. It's like it's got like
Listen to
Elizabeth
those
Regina
iPhone
on
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's old as hell.
So clearly, it's established that Harold's struggling a bit. He's perhaps not knowing where to start with it. The old man's going to dig 110 years. It'll be.
I like that. Yeah, he goes 100 years of Totting by HK Steptoe. It'd be 110 by the time you. So the
Is Harold
K.
Kitchener? Is it
Yeah, I
Kitchener?
was gonna say is that Kitchener.
Yeah, it's Kitchener, isn't it? Yeah.
God, what a name.
And Albert Glads is it Gladstone? No, that's Albert Gladstone Trotter, isn't it?
Lady Smith,
Albert
isn't it?
Ladysmith, that's it.
Lady
Yeah.
Smith. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like this bit now. He Albert in the back when he hits the
Looking
tape
about the
recorder,
thing.
and is that Charlie Harris talking? And he's just it's complete embellishment, and it's just
Yeah. And and the old man's playing with him a bit here, isn't he? Because he knows the other rag and bone men are making up stories, so he
mm,
starts to make up a story, doesn't he? Which I don't know. First watching this, what he tells him could be believable.
yeah,
Harold shoots it down, doesn't he, and sort of says, you better start being serious about this.
yeah. I think it's the tram lines, and he says we used to
Tram
have
lines,
trams, and we got them trapped, and
yeah, to go all the way until they could turn around.
yeah. But the homing pigeon story, I like.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard variations of that in other sitcoms
Mm.
in the past, but yeah, it is interesting. Oh, this is a great line, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sausages, eggs, and bacon.
It causes him to pause the recording to
He
then,
hits it. He goes, oh, oh." He goes. He said there were no sausages.
yeah.
I like that. He was only 6.
All right then. I shall interview you and get your side of it. Say something into that, just so as I get a level.
What did I say?
Anything. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Sausages, eggs, and bacon.
Sausages?
Yeah.
You said there weren't any sausages.
Well, there weren't when I'd ate him. It was only 6 anyway.
6? I could have had 3 of them. I'm the one who does the work here. I've been taught to go out with something inside of me of a morning. You greedy, gutted
Look, are you going to interview me or aren't you? I can't sit here all night arguing the toss with you. My time's valuable.
I mean, the
And
size
again,
of
that
Albert as well.
harks back to the Siege of Steptoe Street, doesn't it? Of the
Oh, the whole packet.
pheasant or whatever it is, or quail. I don't know. What they look like. And oh, I've got a pig's trotter. I must have been lucky that week or something.
I thought you were going to say about the whole packet.
Oh yeah, there's the whole packet as well, isn't there? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Biscuits in it, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of Harold's sound check? Yeah, maybe had a
Well,
little
it's
lamb.
funny you say that because Ray Galton must like this because he used exactly the same thing in Spooner's Patch. There's an episode of Spooner's Patch where he's doing something with a microphone and he says exactly the same line. So it's
Oh,
clear,
does he?
yeah,
Ah,
it's clearly a Ray Galton line. It's always jumped out at me as that. Like even the way he says it, the iteration is exactly the same.
slow, yeah. Yeah, he goes through all that, doesn't he? And then he goes, I'm not telling you. So we don't yet know, do we, what Albert's done? We know that he's finished
His little
his small
contribution. Yeah.
contribution, but we don't really know what it is.
It's a clever sort of bait and switch, isn't it? Because you think this
Mm.
article is going to be the main thrust of the story or the payoff of the story, but actually it's Albert's contribution, which we don't know about yet.
As usual,
Um,
he's one
yeah.
up him. So yeah, this one. So he's saying that Albert's done 70 years of totting.
I mean, yeah, that would work
70.
out. You have to start when he was 4 or 5, I guess, and that would be
Uh,
believable. But you can take the slash. Again, not quite ready to use the word piss on BBC at this time.
no, slash. No.
Recording.
Mind you, the words they had on that Scrabble board
Well, this is it, isn't it?
are a
Yeah,
lot worse than what it.
yeah. But I suppose it was done so quickly in those days, no one could freeze frame.
No,
But
you
they
couldn't
got away
pause
with
it.
it, It's like
Mm.
years later when VHS came out, that was it. But
Oh yeah,
yeah, again, I just don't know why he doesn't believe that, but he believes the story about the homing pigeon. Yeah,
homing pigeon. Yeah, because if they're both believable,
they are, aren't they? Yeah.
yeah.
Unfair handicap, no filth.
Yeah, the subtitles to this are bonkers because
Owl the pigeon, it says on here, doesn't it?
it come up as Rag and Bow Man. Rag and
Yeah.
Bow, yeah. Albert's, sorry, Harold's reactions to every line in this. That is very sad.
Yeah.
It's so wooden, isn't it?
And it's nice to see a little bit of like camaraderie. They really are, at this point getting on. Like, the old
Yeah.
man's helping him out, telling some funny stories, and it's for the benefit of the parish magazine.
And
So
it is something they do well, like they've got in The Simpsons. They all feel they're arguing and bickering. Occasionally, you do see them, enjoying each other's company and
this is
you know,
it. So
sticking together.
little cut scene there where we had Harold. He was wearing one of those sort of like poker players
Oh, the visors, yeah,
visor. Yeah, I did look that up once. I can't remember what the reason was. Is it to stop glare or something? Or
yeah. It's always wondered that. I suppose the light would be if you're working in like poor lighting.
so yeah,
A bit like snooker halls back in the day. They used to have like gas
yeah.
powered lamps, didn't they? And their eyes would go. Um,
I mean, it's a little cutscene of the vicar, just establishing that the magazine is ready to go, and
I
then we
think they've
jump
done
forward again,
5,000 copies of it.
5,000 copies,
Was it
and there's
5,000 or
a game
500?
of Scrabble that's been set up again. So it looks like they're about to play again, or the old man's been playing on his own. But
And cheating, probably.
yeah, so
So
yeah,
they've been impounded by the police.
yeah. And again, yeah, these are the days, aren't they, when Obscene Publication Act, things like that were very much, if you went beyond anything that was the status quo, it was like, yeah, it was clamped down on.
Good
Um,
God, yeah. So the parish, the church has been raided
yeah.
because of his crossword puzzle. So it was all right until it was a good point in it. It was all right until they tried to fill it in because obviously the clues would be. Do you know what? I'd love to see what clues he put
I
for some
mean,
of the
again, this
words.
is it, isn't it? It mirrors that first scene of playing Scrabble, and it's this idea that words can have double meanings, can't they? And
Yeah,
obviously,
like
his answers were probably innocent, but when you look at them
trumpet.
another way, they look.
Mm. Was it
But
three old ladies were treated for shock down at the
well, this is
Derby
it. But
show?
Albert makes a good point that they must have known what the words were,
Yeah,
like
to fill it
to fill them
in.
in. Because there's got to
Yeah.
be some elements of you can't, be completely naive, can you? If
I
you,
mean, the vicar wouldn't have a clue, what they
well,
were. So he's very nice. So, he can get away. But the old ladies, they must have known what it was to fill it in.
Hello. Hey, is that the parish magazine?
It is.
Are our bits in?
They are.
Oh, give us a look. I've been trying to get one everywhere.
So have lots of people.
Oh, sold out, are they?
No, they've been impounded by the police. After the first hour, at the first 500 copies being distributed, the vicarage was raided. And the vicar was arrested on a charge of publishing obscene material likely to corrupt public morals. I take it your contribution was the crossword puzzle?
That's right. There's nothing wrong with it?
No. Not until they filled it in. Filth! Filth! Filth!
But it is right, and it's 7 nights graft and writing of Harold. It's just like been shredded now
yeah,
because of
this
that
is it. Again,
crossword.
he'd finally achieved something on his own, well, with a bit of help. But now it's irrelevant because no one will see it. But again, like this idea that people are after them because it's like a little bit of naughtiness, isn't it? So anything X-rated
Yeah,
automatically creates demand from certain people. And
and he's proud of it, Albert, and he
oh
managed
yeah,
to
that
save a
grin on his
copy.
face, isn't he? He's over the moon. And again, it's a nice little payoff here, isn't it? He swears at him by giving him the crossword.
Yeah, 6 across, 28 down. Because it worked out one must be like bastard, he's saying.
Yeah,
Because he said you're my son. He goes, not according to that. But God knows what the other
yeah,
words
that's
were.
it. That's it.
16 down.
But again, the hypocrisy of the old man, again,
Yeah.
he's been swearing all episode, and then as soon as Harold swings it the other way, that's it. He's not happy with it.
He does it in another one where he's on about he's desperate for Harold to take some girl out, and then when he does, and he's been out all night, he starts going. He
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, I didn't raise you to be out all night like that."
You remember how Giorgio and Dan did this? Because obviously they didn't have stairs. Did they just go behind the set and then come reappear? They were sort of chasing each other, or Albert was chasing Harold, wasn't he? So I'm sure
Yeah, I
they
think they
caught
did.
something
Yeah,
like
because it was
that.
on one level. Because they did
Um,
upstairs, downstairs as well.
they
Uh,
did, and they did it very well because they established the sort of like a going out and then back in again on the other side, establishing they were upstairs now. Which worked very
yeah.
well. So, I mean, again, we talked to Dan and George about that, didn't we? He said, in
Mm.
ideal world, they would have a multi-tiered um, stage, and they could actually go up the stairs, and that would work really well. But they just don't have the budget at the minute. But
No, I mean most. Sorry, I was just looking at what the name's Lighten by Richie Richardson. That's a good
all
name, that
right,
Richie. Yeah, but yeah, again, like shortish episode, but
yeah,
yeah, I do enjoy that one. I mean, it's
28.
like I said, Anthony Sharp in it. He was, in loads of other stuff, and
Mm.
um, yeah. What do you think of that one? Any standout lines? It was a couple of good one-liners in that, and
Yeah, I do
thoughts.
really enjoy the double entendres at the start, and Harold's sort of shock and horror, and the old man playing it down. Oh yeah, there's nothing to it basically. Again, sets out that kind of almost class difference between the two of them. That Harold's desperate to break free of the working class, and the old man's very very proud working class, and he's not suggesting
Mm.
all working class are crude or whatever, but he's very comfortable in his own world and being like that, isn't he?
Yeah,
And also can turn it on when the vicar turns up. So it's
yeah,
that every man, isn't he? Whereas Harold's desperately climbing and actually isn't getting very far. So yeah, it
no,
operates on several levels. It kind of explores the already established rivalry,
yeah,
but just injects a lot of fresh humor in there, and a new concept as well. They've not done a sort of wordy based idea up to this point, had they? And you could argue the
no,
sort of the Star is Born is slightly similar. Again,
mm,
Harold trying to better himself and the old man just cruising in and ruining it.
mm.
But yeah, this is great. Yeah, really, really strong episode. It was on the very best of the Steptoe DVD I've had many years ago. So I think
That
I'm
was it. Yeah,
yeah, I remember it fondly from that. It was in there. So
yeah. It's good. Like I said, three-hander really got the vicar in it
mm,
briefly, but
yeah,
no, like I said, that's why I picked it really, and it kicks off, such a good run of episodes.
very much.
Um, especially I don't know if this wouldn't have been the first in color. I don't think, but
No,
um,
series five. So this was the second, third. This was the third series in color.
oh, okay, oh god, yeah. I
Yeah.
always think it
There's
starts at
only because we don't have the Series 5, many of them left in colour, that we think of them as black and
yeah,
white still. But 1970, yeah, that's when they switched to colour. So
yeah. That's I think that's what sticks in my mind. But no, good episode that. But yeah,
yeah, completely
what was
studio bound, no filming, no location filming for this. Obviously, they will get out and about in the Oh What a Beautiful Morning and Live
mm,
Now Pee Away Later. And
that's
yeah, all
good.
the later
I think
episodes, but this
it's
one's
good.
this one's just studio.
9 out of 10 that episode.
Yeah, I mean, you said it's in your top five, didn't you? That's
Mm.
that's, that's high praise. Very
Yeah,
much.
I do like if I like I said pick the top five. I might change my mind another day,
I
but I
was going
think
to say, I think
that's always
what we
there
should have done,
nowadays.
hindsight's marvelous. We should have like picked the top five when we started this pod, and now
Mm.
having gone through reviewed a lot of them, does that change? Have we convinced each other that another episode is better than another episode? Or
Yeah,
yeah,
because I remember you went first on Cuckoo in the Nest. Um,
no, no.
I put a couple of videos that episode not our pod but the actual episode of Cuckoo in the Nest on the YouTube channel, and it's gone down really well. That we've do you know
Oh,
what,
good.
since yesterday I put a couple more on,
Hmm.
um, and we gained 49 subscribers since
Oh, that's
yesterday.
good. Oh, that's
So
handy.
yeah, the videos are going down well.
That's good. Yeah, no, it's another opportunity for people to, yeah, listen to the pod, watch the episode, or vice versa. Yeah, watch the episode and listen to the pod. But yeah, uh, S-
Yeah,
stellar Steptoe we're in, aren't we? Really here,
we
it's
are. This
Hall
is
of
yeah.
Fame.
So what do you think? I think it's your pick for the next one, so we'll look at that next week, shall we?
Yeah, looking at next week, I might go a bit further back. So there's several in series four, three, and four that, yeah, we have we done Home Fit for Heroes? I don't think we have we? That's the opening.
No. that's a good one.
That's
That is quite a deep one.
it
Yeah,
is quite deep, isn't it? Yeah, and it again a timeless idea of responsibility and family and that sort of thing. So yeah,
yeah.
maybe that one
You
would
did
confirm
you
that. Yeah.
you caught up? Which I listened to the Chatterbix episode the other day that had they mentioned the Skirrid.
Oh
The
yes, yeah,
Skirrid
the
pub, the haunted pub.
mailbag.
It did annoy
Yeah.
me how he pronounced it though. He kept
All
saying
right.
Skirrid.
All right. Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
that's annoying. But yeah, he mentions the Skirrid, and that was the one I went to last year or this start of this year
Nice. Yeah.
with Rob. But yeah, and I haven't really listened to many podcasts last week or so, but I might have mentioned this one before. But there's a good YouTube channel, mate, and he's called Stuart Miller. Yeah, he's brilliant. He does like a lot of nostalgic stuff. Sorry, Stuart Millard, 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 and his profile picture is an old picture of Noel Edmonds.
No, I don't follow him. There is someone else I follow who does very similar, and he keeps putting loads of. There's one called Gavin Featherly, which is a character from British Empire. They put loads of
Yeah.
stuff on, and then there's TV Gold as well.
Well, do you want a link to um Chatterbix? They've mentioned this YouTube channel. It's Stuart Miller,
Okay.
and I watched the one the other day. It was with it was Barrymore. I think it was called Barrymore's Best Bits or
Oh,
Bites.
nice.
And it
I
was
d-
like it's so bizarre how like what were we up to in the 80s and 90s with like Barrymore, like he couldn't really sing, couldn't dance, couldn't
no.
act, couldn't do anything, and he was like
Oh,
top of the
he
tree really.
was
He was like
amazing when
highest
he was
paid.
the Anton Deck of those days. Yeah,
Oh
I've
well
watched some of the old Strike It Lucky or Strike It Rich, and it's just it's not about the game show; it's about his interaction with the
yeah, it's
members,
like he
isn't it?
doesn't do stand up, doesn't do scripted comedy, he doesn't do
No.
anything like that. But there's a couple of gems in the video I watched, so that's Stuart Millard, about
Mm.
Barrymore had a song out in
Okay.
1987. And
Yeah.
it was called Doing the Crab. So if anyone can remember that, get in touch with us. And it's such a bizarre video. It's like him on a beach with just random people in the background, and there's like a character of a crab in front of him.
Blimey.
And it's just bizarre. It's how like
Yeah.
so surreal. You think, what is this?
Well, do you
Uh,
remember the Stonk by Hale and Pace?
yeah, God,
Again,
yeah.
that's just like,
Doing the stomp.
doing
Yeah. Was it the stomp?
something like
Stomp,
that.
stomp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Management.
Those who
God,
plays Anton Deck did On the Ball, didn't they? The World Cup song in
I do
2000.
kind of miss that though, like when a random comedian would
Yeah,
bring a song
yeah,
out.
novelty song. We were spoilt with Spitting Image, the Chicken Song, and others. Yeah, but
But on this Barrymore thing, I didn't realize like before he was well known, he was when he'd sort of like come out of Butlins and all that, and
mm,
um, he was given like a talent show really, and he just presented it, and he would just ask about, and
yeah.
it had people like I think it was like Paul Daniels' son on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's just really like Sue Pollard and Lower
Mm.
Low was on it, and it was just like random. I'd never heard of it. But yeah, have a look at Stuart Millard if you get a
Yeah, I
chance.
will do. No, I'll just
He's
tap
got
follow.
loads on his
Maybe
Noel
so.
Edmonds stuff, his Beadle. Remember Jeremy Beadle?
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Just stuff
I
that
do
you've never
occasionally watch a
seen.
few episodes, old episodes of House Party or whatever.
Yeah,
Probably better than lots of
when
stuff
telly was
today.
good.
Well, that's it, mate. And Telly was good. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of Beatles about. That was fantastic, wasn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
Pranks he used to pull on people.
But yeah,
I
definitely
remember in
give
Phoenix
that a
Nights.
watch. I would.
I will do. Yeah. I remember Phoenix Nights when Max is talking to the lady who wants him to kill her husband. He's like, go on. Yeah, where's Beadle? Where's
Yeah,
Beadle?
yeah. I was thinking that was Beadle. Yeah, yeah. That shows our age, doesn't it, Beadle?
Yeah. Even now, when I refer to like You've Been Framed, I'll say, right, get that film, 250 quid from Beadle. That'll do nicely. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good money in it back in
Poor
the
bloke's been
90s, wasn't
dead
it?
20 years, but
Yeah, send a tape in of you falling on your ass.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Make a bit of pen.
Knowles. No, was it Knowles accidental video deaths or whatever it was?
Oh God, yeah. I was accidentally sewing my head to the curtain.
Yeah. That's
But
it.
no, what I'll do to phase us out, I'll try and play that Barrymore doing the crab.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That'd be
nice.
baffling, but yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
No,
interesting.
good episode. So next week, what are we looking at? Did you say we're going to do Homes for Heroes?
Yeah, we'll do series 3, episode 1, Home is Fit for Heroes. So yeah, going back to the black and white days. But yeah, again, just the one that stands out for me. Yeah, series 3 is really strong. I think out of all the early series, I gravitate to that one. But yeah,
Yeah.
go with that.
Brilliant. Thanks for listening, guys. See you soon.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Cheers.
Sipping his vino under the casino, there's a crab called Valentino. He really knows how to dance. When he does a quick step down by the ocean with a very sexy sideways motion, everybody gets to thinking of romance. From sunny Spain to San Tropez, all the world is doing it the Valentino way. Walking sideways across the floor, everybody's doing the crab. So come on, let's go. You move to the right, then to the left, then you wiggle your toes. Turn around and sway back to back, with your hands on your hips. Once more to the side, back to the front, as you reach up and touch fingertips. Everywhere you go, all over the nation, there's this crazy dance sensation that's got the word on its feet. Down in